Good day, class. Welcome to our modular distance learning in TL10, quarter 3. Before I introduce to you our new lesson, let me show you these pictures. Try to identify these 4 pictures from picture A to D. And try to identify what are these insects. Okay, let us see if you get the correct answers. Okay, so picture A, this is a dragonfly. Picture B is a mosquito. Picture C is the scarabeetle. And picture D is the tree crickets. Okay, let us see if these insects are considered as insect pests. Okay, so we are now in lesson 4 and our topic is controlling insect pests and diseases. These are the following objectives. Letter A, identify the methods of controlling insect pests. Letter B, enumerate the 10 principles of plant pathology. And letter C, give the advantages of controlling insects. Number 3, we have cultural control or use of farm practices. Regular farm operations are performed to destroy insects or prevent their injuries. Next, quarantine. In contrast, generally refers to the separation and restriction of movement of persons, plants, animals, and others who, while not yet ill, have been exposed to an infectious agent and therefore may become infectious. So sa quarantine process naman, ito naman yung mga healthy, so hindi pa sila infected, so dapat restricted yung kanilang movement para hindi sila mahawa. And last, number 6 is the natural control. Not all of the control measures that destroy or check insects do not depend upon man for their continuance or success. Some cannot even be influenced by man. It is the study of plant diseases, including number 1, causes, number 2, mechanisms by which diseases occur, number 3, interactions between plants and disease-causing agents, and number 4, controlling diseases. Next, principle 2. A disease results from an interaction of the virulence of the pathogen, susceptibility of the host, and the conduciveness of the environment. This concept is visualized by the disease triangle, in which the three factors, pathogen, environment, and host, make up the three sides of a triangle. So ano ba yung triangle na yan? This triangle shows visually that a very weak and inefficient pathogen could cause substantial disease if the environment is conducive or if the host is extremely susceptible. Next, principle 4. Overwatering and underwatering plants both exacerbate disease. Plants which are chronically dropped, stress usually, have leaves which have brown necrotic tips or edges. However, most people are not aware that overwatering or underwatering can predispose plants to disease. Predispositions: it is the environmental modification of plant resistance, making the plant more susceptible to disease. Next, principle 6. A major approach to disease control is inoculum reduction. Inoculum is a virus or fungi that can cause disease. Reduction of inoculum is a two-pronged approach, which includes inhibiting the pathogen and reducing its spread. Inoculum can be fungal spores or survival structures, bacteria, or virus particles, but it can also be a plant debris, infested soil, infected roots, diseased parts of perennial plants, insect vectors, or infected fruit or vegetative organs. Inoculum must be reduced or eliminated to control disease. Next, principle 8, epidemics of introduced or the invasive species are more severe than epidemics of endemic species. Despite our best efforts, new diseases are introduced, and because our plants have little resistance to introduced species, there are no competitors or predators to keep their numbers low. An epidemic occurs which is very difficult to control. Okay, so to sum up, there are 6 methods of controlling insect pests. These are the applied control, mechanical or physical control, cultural control or use of farm practices, biological control, legal control, and natural control. And we also discussed the 10 principles of plant pathology by John A. Mensch and Eleanor Pond from the Department of Plant Pathology, University of California, Riverside. Okay, now I want you to answer this activity number 1, and this is considered as a written task. Choose at least 2 principles of plant pathology. Make a reaction on these 2 principles. Write your answer on a sheet of paper. And for your activity 2, this considered as your performance task, I want you to make a collage showing the 6 methods of controlling insects. You have to refer to this example. Okay, so as you can see on this illustration, at the center of this is the methods of controlling insect pests. You have to make a picture collage considering the following methods: natural control, cultural control, biological control, applied control, physical and mechanical control, legal control, and chemical control.